What's up, folks? Zefo TBS back again. So long overdue, and I'm so excited to finally be able to post this video. This will be the video that contains the biggest card in my collection. This is hands down the most significant card in my PC. It strongly cements the PC, strongly. And it is also hands down the most significant card I've ever owned. And I've hit and bought some really big cards before. But this by far has the most meaning to me. And I'm excited. I will show it here in just a second, but I do have some people I want to thank. First of which being Michael, this film not yet rated. If it wasn't for Michael, I wouldn't even know that this card was pulled, and I wouldn't have had such a good connection to obtaining this card had he not told me. And I'll tell you why here in just a second. Secondly is Ryan Curtis, Dominus Infinitus. I owe him so much thanks because he bought a vast portion of my Seattle Seahawks PC. That PC was fairly decent as far as, you know, size, but I was always really conservative on what I picked up. So the cards that I had weren't just like willy-nilly cards. They were specific, purposeful cards, if that makes any sense whatsoever. A lot of Contenders rookie tickets, which are some of the best cards of a player that you can get. A lot of that, a lot of very nice relics, and you know, just some really good stuff that is no longer in my PC, and I have no problem moving it whatsoever. I will not look back with regret. They had to go in order to land this card. And yeah, I have no regrets whatsoever. And the third person I have to thank is Scott, Jayhawk 1971, because this particular card was pulled at his shop. And that's why, if it wasn't for Michael, I wouldn't have had the connection. I wouldn't have known that I had the connection to Scott being, you know, part of me being able to obtain this card. He played middleman and really went out on a limb and being very trustworthy, fronted me after a nice down payment, went ahead and sent the card to me with me still owing him, I forget, I think like $100. So that was awesome. So thank you, huge thank you to those three guys. Yeah, so here goes. Let's show it. I've kept you on the line for 3.5 minutes now talking about it. Let's show it. There it is. 2014 Topps 5-star Juan Gonzalez Bat Barrel. You see it there, 1 of 1. This is only the second 1 of 1 that I've ever had in the PC. Can you see it? There we go. Yeah, like I said, this is only the second 1 of 1 I've ever had. The first one was very insignificant. It was from like 2006 Absolute Tools of the Trade, and it was a jumbo Tools of the Trade patch of Byron Leftwich, I think, and it was the part of the Jaguar, the back half of the Jaguar with the tail and everything, which, you know, back then I thought that was really cool, but I mean, he never was a PC player, but that's the only other 1 of 1, like legit 1 of 1 I've ever owned. But this is huge, and it is going nowhere. But I'm so excited to have it. Thank you to everybody who has seen this and left so many nice comments on the Facebook group. And thank you so much again to Ryan and Michael and Scott. And Scott's got a really nice shop. I've seen pictures of it, seen Ryan, RBI, post pictures from when they went up there for a trade night to Scott's shop. But it's in Blue Springs, Missouri, and that's where this card was pulled. So, huge pull, and I'm so glad to own it. And that is it. 5 minutes, 20 seconds, and I showed the card for what, about 50 seconds? But thank you again to those guys. Thank you to everybody who's left comments, and thank you to those who said they would keep it a secret, and did a great job of keeping it a secret that I had this card. But I didn't show everybody, but a few people have seen it. So again, biggest card in my PC. Only thing that could be better is if I had pulled this myself. That is awesome. I can rest on this card now. I don't feel like I have to have a bigger card to cement the PC than this. I can rest easy on this one, and I love it. Absolutely love it. I never thought in a million years that I would have a Juan Gonzalez bat barrel, and I do now, so I'm pumped. And that is it. Guys, have a great week. Be good, be nice, and like I say, don't make me tell you twice.